Sorry. Go on.
Hello and welcome to episode 3 of TTSS. I'm Matt Scaife.
And I'm Joe Siffin.
And today we are talking about
the aims and methods of Nazi propaganda. Dun dun dun!
We're introducing today's special addition to the show.
Special edition. Later on we'll have Ellie Butterworth, the one and only, to
So good luck with that.
have a quiz.
To see if she can actually get a question right.
Alright, let's go. Alright. Hitler and his propaganda chief, Joseph Goebbels, believed that propaganda indoctrination were very important in...
Vital, I would say.
Well, very important and vital mean the same thing, Matt, so... They're vital, yes. In establishing the Third Reich. Goebbels described propaganda as the Nazis' sharpest weapon in conquering the state. And that it would continue to be their sharpest weapon.
Winter.
Weapon in building up the state. Remained one of the key activities of the Nazi Party after Hitler came to power in January 1933. Scaife, go. That means talk.
No, I'm just looking at what I should say.
It's gone. Yeah, Kelly's face.
Right. Anyway, Goebbels, an organisation of propaganda. As an experienced and proven master of arts propaganda, Goebbels was the automatic choice for what position, Joe?
Chief Propaganda Minister, Joseph Goebbels.
For public enlightenment.
For public enlightenment.
And he used many methods of propaganda, which were photographs, posters, education,
Not going to do an action for that.
and many more, which we will come to later on in the show.
The use of parades and public spectacle. They were a key feature of the Nazi Party, and when the Weimar Republic were going downhill, I won't use that. I go. The German people wanted to see some order in Germany. So when they saw the Nazis parade, they had a big effect with all the medals and those medals.
Show Germany to be great again.
Yeah.
They all wanted.
So that's what kind of helped. The night parades worked a lot because they had torches. Well, not electric torches.
You can't see at night, so you probably would need a torch.
Things on fire, like an ancient torch.
Pitchfork.
No. All right. Give some facts and figures.
I shall. If you turn to page 43, you will see a chart.
Yeah, what book? What book?
Of AQA history, life in Nazi Germany, 1933 to 1945.
Continue on.
I will. And here you will see a list of all important dates for the Nazi Party. 30th of January was the day of seizing power. Next important date. Don't read more.
24th February, anniversary of founding the party.
National Labour Day was on the 1st of May.
Was it? Oh yeah, it was.
So it was.
Second of Sunday. What?
Second.
Alright, never mind. We'll just ignore that. 2nd of May. Right, in May. Second Sunday. Alright?
It was Mother's Day.
Yeah. 21st of June. Summer solstice. Summer solstice.
Day of German Culture was second Sunday in July.
Yeah. Nuremberg Rally, September.
And the Harvest of Thanksgiving was in October, which went back to paganism, which was very important to Hitler.
What's paganism?
Is that rhetorical?
No.
Basically, it was old-fashioned farming hoo-ha, wasn't it?
I was actually asking that question. I didn't know what it was.
Oh, right. Look it up.
Yeah.
Write into us if you know the answer to that.
21st of December was Yuletide. These festivals were occasion for parades and rallies to be held across Germany. Next page, go.
Newspapers.
Yeah, go on. What about newspapers?
Basically, newspapers were very important because if there was only one message being taught to the German people, they couldn't have different views which contrasted with Nazi ideas. What was the name, here's a question for you, Joe, of the newspaper that was owned by the Nazis?
The Volksche Beobachter.
Yes,
Volksche
the Racial
Beobachter.
Observer. The regime used its control over official advertising and over printing contracts to put pressure on independent press to fall into line. So everyone had to do as they were told.
Has it got the law in there?
Which law was this?
The editor's law.
Basically, editors have to do what Goebbels said.
Otherwise, they're gone. They're not dead, but fighting.
They were in trouble. Want to talk about radios, Jim?
I do. Joseph Goebbels and Hitler regarded radio as one of the most powerful propaganda instruments at Hitler's disposal. Basically, Hitler could talk to the German people.
Like
their own
he was
house.
in their living room, which he wasn't.
It's quite weird, that, isn't it? Having Hitler in your living room.
Hitler.
Oh, hey, Hitler.
Welcome
Anyway. Oh, that's lovely. Okay. Political propaganda was given a high priority in Goebbels' directions to radio stations concerning their programme. No idea what that means.
Basically, he was in control of everything.
Hitler's in control of everything all the
No,
time.
Big G.
Oh, Big G.
Big G Goebbels.
So what was Hitler? Big H?
Furious H.
Furious H.
Führer H.
Führer H.
Music was very important. Especially jazz.
Band. Why? Escape.
It was black. It was seen as
Let's
black.
keep it PC, alright?
It was seen of the music of the black people from America.
Stereotypically black people wrote it and performed it. And
Hitler did not like the black
Hitler
people.
disapproved. They saw black people as undesirables, which is completely and utterly racist and disgusting.
Racist!
Yeah, anyway. It was more traditional, Nazi.
That was done by patriotic
Nazi music,
German
yes.
Germans.
And
Composers.
the Nazis showed hostility to to American popular music, didn't they? Escape.
They did.
Jazz. In
Jazz.
other words. The cinema. The cinema.
Goebbels was a keen fan of cinema, as was Hitler. He preferred films they didn't show at the cinema. Dirty boy.
Dirty Hitler. Anyway,
People were more easily indoctrinated if they could see it,
yeah.
other than
And who was the general bad guy in a Nazi film?
a Jew. And the goodie was an Aryan.
The goodie was more or less an Aryan. Between 1933 and 1945, over 1,000 feature films were produced in Germany, and cinema attendances increased fourfold in the years 1933 to 1944.
Hardly any were American.
No.
But Disney cartoons were very popular.
Yeah, but
So
number
you had to
of
show them-
American
yeah.
films shown in
1933.
1933 was 64.
7 years later,
5.
that's quite. It's 59 films different.
5 films. Anyway, The Triumph of the Will was,
That was a very important film.
a use of powerful
We'll get back to
propaganda.
that later
Will we? Why don't we do it now?
on the
The quiz.
quiz.
The quiz.
Basically, it showed Hitler to be almost like a godlike figure, and it focused on the previous year's Nuremberg rallies.
Yes.
Education.
Education was the primary means by which the Nazi regime could indoctrinate the nation's youth, and Hitler obviously believed that the way to keep the Nazi party continuing, carrying on.
If you can teach it to young people and they'll listen to it more easily.
Yeah.
And teachers as well. They were the education. Was it the education ministry? He changed textbooks.
Changed textbooks, got rid of undesirable teachers.